Level 3 go now evacuations are in place at this hour for the Geiger Heights area. The Grove fire is burning at nearly 100 acres. Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 5. I'm Mark Hanrahan.
And I'm Whitney Ward. Take a look at your screen right now. Crews are calling it the Grove Fire. Spokane County Fire District 3 says it started just before 2 o'clock this afternoon. And again, Level 3 go now evacuations have actually been expanded for people living in that area. Specifically, they are north to 57th, west to Abbott, and east to Dorset.
Also north to Howlett Lane and south to Morning Lane. The Red Cross will open an evacuation center at Cheney High School starting at 5:30 tonight, so just about a half an hour from now. We bring you KREM 2 team coverage with Laura Papetti, but we start though with Nicole Hernandez with the very latest from the command post tonight. Nicole?
Mark Whitney. So we got here about 3 o'clock this afternoon, just about an hour after the fire started, and it was a little bit of chaos right along that Level 3 evacuation zone. There were people actively trying to evacuate and crews showing up to try to fight the fire. So it was definitely quite the scene. Now that crews have been a little bit organized and been able to get out of the fire, we have a better idea of what this fire is looking at right now. So right now crews are saying it's about 85 acres and threatening about 100 structures. DNR at this point, Department of Natural Resources, does not know whether or not those structures are buildings, outbuildings, houses, what they are, but they do know that that's within about a quarter-mile radius. We have air support also here as well working, and like I mentioned, a ton of crews have been showing up over the course of the past few hours. We were able to speak with the Department of Natural Resources about how many they have here on this fire right now.
So currently we have 2 scoopers, an air attack, and a helicopter on the fire. We've ordered a lead plane, 2 tankers and a helicopter. We also have a dozer that's in there cutting fire line. There's 2 hand crews, 3 DNR engines, and then folks with structure protection, other brush rigs from District 3, Airway Heights, and Cheney, and others agencies are responding.
All right, so back out here live, you can see right now we have some of those planes fighting that fire right now, dropping water. We've been seeing them come in batches of 2 or 3 over the past hour, dropping water, helping to get this fire under control. Here, what we're looking at here, this scene, we're actually seeing blue sky. We're seeing the clouds. That's a big deal because about an hour ago, we weren't seeing any of that. This entire area was just completely covered with smoke. We were speaking with people who were looking past the smoke at what they knew was their house on the other side of the smoke. So this is definitely a huge deal for this area. And for those people who are evacuating, just know that Cheney Spokane Road is back open for you to leave this area. And again, as we get more information, we'll make sure to bring that to you. In Spokane, Nicole Hernandez, KREM 2 News.
All right, Nicole, thank you very much. We continue our team coverage tonight on the fire line with KREM 2's Laura Papetti joining us live.
So Laura, how are things looking from your vantage point?
Yeah, we're out here right off of State Route 1, and you can see right behind me, obviously you can see the smoke, but we are watching sort of a frontline seat here to all the planes and helicopters that are attacking this fire from the air. And it has been spectacular over the last several minutes watching them work this fire and just flying over it, dropping retardant. You can see them dropping water in the background here as they work very, very hard. Several airplanes and helicopters we have seen fly over in the last, I would say, last 10 minutes or so as they continue to attack this fire. I do want to give you a sense of where we are right now. We got off the Grove exit off of I-90. We were coming in from the west, and immediately you could see the sky filled with planes and helicopters. And then as you continue down the freeway, you can see the smoke. You could also see people pulling off, taking a look. Startling in this area, obviously, after what happened just less than a year ago. Very, very tense for many people in this area to see this happening. I want to show you just over here to my right, to the left of your screen, you can see folks gathering as they are watching right now. As I said, we were coming down the freeway headed into Spokane because we were out on this story, and we were with a gentleman out on this story when he got the alert that he was being evacuated and had to rush back to the scene here. Hasn't been able, from what I understand, to get back in, but nonetheless, he is like many in this area who have had to evacuate and now just sit and watch and wait for word. I'll send it back to you.